Hi folks, me again. Just sort the camera a wee bit here. Sometimes I've got these magnifying glasses on, and sometimes I can't see if the camera's in focus or not. And I'll do the full video and then I'll go and have a look at it and it's all out of focus because of the camera being so tight into the hook. Anyway, today I'm going to tie a fly that I've used in Alden and other fisheries to great effect. And I've had fish nymphing about and taking buzzers and taking... They're gregarious, they're eating anything that they can get their hands on that's about at the time. And this fly kind of imitates most of the stuff that float about in the water. Not so much that it doesn't look like buzzers, but hey ho, what does a buzzer look like to a trout? Might be different to the way we think it looks, etc. But anyway, I've got a B175 Camisand device, and I've got a brown 140 denier thread, and I'm going to run it down to the tail, just about there. Right, and then I'm going to put again a grizzle hackle. I'm going to be using some of the longer fibres of it for a tail. So I'll just pull off a thing and put the rubbish in the bin, not on the floor, or the wife will go onto you. Pull off a piece of, okay, try and get it into focus, a piece of grizzle hackle for a tail, and just put it in at the back here and tie it down. Tie it down. And then at the back here, you want a piece of gear here. And this is just, I think this is just a bit of a roe deer patch that I got. A wee mate of mine got me many years ago. He got me about 5 feet square, and I've had it ever since, and I just keep cutting wee bits off it and putting it in my fly tying kit. So I just cut off a bit of that's maybe too much, maybe about half of that, about half of that. I'm not putting it in a stacker because I'm just going to cut the ends, get them kind of relatively straight. You hear them all about these stackers and all this thing, I'm sure the trout don't know. So tie it in by its ends. Along the body, tie it down, don't be frightened for it, just tie it down. Yeah, just to make sure that you can pull that over and tie it in, that'll be fine. Because that's what you want to do eventually, when we get to that. Just take off one or two of the wee stragglies that you don't want. And watch not cut your thread, that's in my habit. Just tidy it up. It don't matter about the body, just tidy it up, make sure the deer here is fastened right down. And bring it back to the back. Now we're going to put a wee bit brown dubbing onto it. And I've got a nice rusty brown colour here. And it's quite fine, this dubbing. I bought it specifically because it's nice and fine. I don't want too big a body, but just a nice wee body on it. No, don't like that, it's too thick. Thin it out a bit. That's it. That's all I want. the thin to thick. And take the dubbing off. I've got far too much on. And this is, with these untrimmed dubbings, it's getting it off once you've got it on. Sometimes you've got to cut it because it hangs so much to the thread. See it hanging on there? And this is where the danger ensues in cutting your thread. Take off the dubbing and tie it in and tidy it up. And then pull the seal spur, pull the hare's ear up and over. Make sure you don't get the tail stuck in it. Pull it up and over the back. It's a bit of a nuisance today, but you'll do it. Just take your time with it. Pull it up, pinch it down, and there you are. Tie it in. You can tidy out all the wee bits that you don't want later. Trim that bit off. Trim them off. Take them round. Trim the wee bits off. And come back to the head. Pull it all back. Pull it all back. And tidy it up. You have one last thing to do in here and the fly will be complete. Just get the same grizzle and got a nice, reasonably sized hackle. And tie it in at the front. And then get me some turns. As they say, get me some turns. Now that's enough. Tie that off. Sweep it all back. And start for the eyelet, the hook eye side, work your way back to create a wee head. Now you can get that bit. And take it off now. Now you're ready for finishing. When I can fin my, you work with these big magnifying specs, everything looks about 20 feet long. You look at some and say that's not a flip finishing tool, it's too big. Oh, don't want to catch you in. Right, I've got a couple in, I'll just tidy them up. It's not going to do much harm that. And that is something I seen tied years ago, and I don't, for the life of me, I don't know the name of it, but I just cry it. It sticks in my box, and every time I open my box, it looks like a wee Humpty thing. So I cry it Humpty. So whether that's his name, I don't know, but that's what I call it. It's Humpty, and it sits with the weight of the hook, the tail here, it sits at direct, so it just hangs in the surface film, and it can be deadly on its day when the fish are cruising looking for stuff to eat. So that's it. That's the Humpty. That's what I call it anyway. I don't know whether that's his name or not. Thanks for watching.